As I dry my clothes that I just washed a little bit ago, I'm going to make a video. It's been a busy morning for me already, and I'm going to continue. And this is the title that I've chosen for this video for the 27th of July, Re-Evaluating My Life Again. And the blurb goes like this. I had a wonderful talk with my daughter and son-in-law yesterday. I think we all gained a better understanding, providing a positive position to build a better future for all of us. And today, I listened to this lecture, The Mahdi, Non-Religious, Dr. Saeed Amar, Sakshawani Ramadan. Wow, such common sense that is uncommon for the religious of all religions. Oh boy. Yes, yesterday's talk with my daughter and son-in-law I thought was very positive, very uplifting, very healing for each of us to evaluate and talk honestly about some of the things that we've been through and our reactions to them. And it's important that we laid a foundation that we can build the future. Together we face many challenges. They face challenges that are a little bit different than mine, and yet the same in a lot of ways. I just felt very, very good about their willingness to be so open, to talk about the situations that have troubled us, especially this year. And I really believe, as I said, that we've laid a foundation to build a positive future for all of us and for my grandchildren. It's a wonderful thing. We still face some challenges together, but we're going to try to work on them together. And I think that's really, really important. Now, to the second part of my talk, this lecture by Ramadan, Dr. Saeed Amar. I don't know how much of that is his real title or not, but of course the ambassador sent that to me. And if you were going to listen to it, I probably should put the link to that in the blurb, which I think I will do. But if you were going to listen to it, you didn't want to hear all the Islamic terms and Muslim or different language being spoken, you'd skip the first 10 minutes and then get into his actual lecture, which I thought was very, very much worth listening to. As I said in the blurb also, religious people sometimes tend to be the most dogmatic, the most closed-minded, the most judgmental. They do not tend to be people of love. They do not tend to be people of reason. Oftentimes the people of love and the people of reason are people that have rejected religions and just simply embraced the qualities that ultimately will make our life better. The qualities of love, the qualities of non-judgment, the qualities of acceptance, the qualities of helping where help is needed, and of putting our efforts where there can be positive change, not just dogmatic religion that nails everything into a fixed position and makes everybody feel superior to everybody else. The religion of love that the Mahdi and Dr. Saeed Amar talk about is the religion, true religion, I believe, of Muslim, of the Christians, of the Jews, of Islam, the Hindu, and the other major world religion. I forgot that Buddhism, of course. But he captured the essence of what spirituality is. And that's what caught my attention. It has nothing to do with where he's coming from or his title or anything like that. He's talking common sense. He's talking how we overcome the world. We don't overcome the world by remaining arrogant and judgmental about everybody that's not us, that doesn't see things the way that we do. We become overcomers of the world by learning how to love and embrace ideas which build people rather than ideas which tear people down and separate us from each other. And I highly encourage those of you who will take time to listen to this. I mean, the guy really, to me, makes perfect sense. And I'm glad that the ambassador brought it to my attention. Otherwise, I would not have seen it. Like him, I was very moved, as I said, by listening to this Dr. Saeed. Anyway, it's going to be a short video today. I'm looking forward to continuing to get better. I have some procedures planned over the next couple of weeks, surgical procedures, but non-invasive like open heart surgery, to help stabilize my heart and to help maintain my breathing and keep my body from going back into the building up of fluids, which was very incapacitating to say the least. And this is the thing that lays ahead of me, and I'm looking forward to working with the surgeon cardiologist who I don't usually tend to really like doctors, but this is a doctor that made a very positive impression on me, as I've said, I think, in at least one other video. And I look forward to working with him in the future and getting some of these procedures done, and also to hopefully overcome the challenges brought about by that woman. I can't even remember her name now, and it's probably a good thing. But she's been the one that's been leading the lawsuit to try to steal my house. And she's an awful woman, because as I've said before, my house has no mortgage on it. They have no right to take this property from me. If they made mistakes in setting up the mortgage on Dr. Mary's property way back 10 years ago, well, then that's their mistake, and they've got to live with it. I should not have to pay a penalty because of their error. And again, I've never had a mortgage on this house. This house was free and clear, and the only reason I gave them power of attorney was to sell the other property. Little did I know that they would sell it for the same price that this property sold for, even though it was listed for almost $1 million. They sold it for $275,000. And it's ridiculous, because it's worth a heck of a lot more than that simply because of the location of South Merritt Island, which, if you know this area of Brevard County, you know that that's one of the most influential residential areas in the county. Very high price tag, very sought after land, and for them to have sold it for such a minuscule amount indicates to me that there was probably some inside fraud going on with this lawyer and or her lawyer friends to enable them to move the property in Merritt Island for such a low price. I mean, they should have at least doubled the amount that they ended up selling it for. It should have at least been $500,000 to $600,000. But of course it wasn't. They made a special deal, and I do believe it's probably a fixed deal or something prearranged with friends of theirs. And then they're trying to come after me to take my home away from me. And I ask for your prayers and your support. And I ask that anybody that has any ideas insofar as standing up for these people, I'm hoping the ambassador comes through with legal representation attorney there to stand in for me. So anyway, keep me in your prayers, and thank you for listening. Namaste.